Now I am in Dharamsala here, right at a monastery surrounded by mountains. It's cool, it's calm, it's serene. This city is where everyone leaves the hustle and bustle of the city life to come and get some sense of calmness before they get back to the grind. But that's not how this weekend is going to be. The vibe is very much that of battle and not peace. It's a big one. The whole city has come alive for the Cricket World Cup. And it's one of the 5 games that's being hosted here today, but it's a huge one, India versus New Zealand. Everyone is gearing up for this. Now let's look at the head-to-head between these two countries. At ODI World Cups, India doesn't enjoy a good contest when it comes to victories over New Zealand. New Zealand has a commanding edge over India when it comes to ODI World Cup battles. So this one, with number 1 and number 2 of the tournament so far taking each other on, is a battle for supremacy right at the halfway mark of the Cricket World Cup. Let's look at India. They've been really looking like a good, solid unit. Strong performers, both in the batting and the bowling departments, have set them up to be unbeaten so far in the tournament. The team has a great vibe around it. There's some fun banter that's always happening in the dressing room. They started something called as the best fielder of the day after every match, and that's gotten everyone going. There's a lot of smiles. It's a great energy. That's what's reflected in this team. Something special about to happen. That's the feeling that everyone's getting from the environment that's been created in the dressing room, and that's reflected on the field as well. If you look at their batting, strong performances from the captain himself, Rohit Sharma, looking completely flawless and an absolutely magnificent touch. Virat Kohli. Enough cannot be said about the class that he brings to a competition like the World Cup. Shreyas Iyer has had a few runs in. Rahul is looking solid in that position. Of course, the absence of Hardik Pandya in the clash today is going to get them to think a bit about who could step up. Will they go in with an extra batter? Because they want a long batting lineup there and someone who can deliver those extra runs at the crunch time towards the death. In the bowling unit, of course, the spinners are coming into their own. Whether it was Ashwin earlier for some time, but Ravindra Jadeja and of course Kuldeep Yadav really spinning a web across and around every opponent they've faced so far. Jasprit, Bumrah, even the track doesn't have to be conducive to pace. He's going to come and spearhead the attack on any given day. He's looking strong and capable of leading that attack. Someone as strong as Mohammad Shami yet to find a place just shows how competent and strong this Indian team is looking. Let's look at New Zealand. The fact that Kane Williamson, a veteran performer, a star leader, is absent is not really affecting the way that they have performed in the tournament so far. The fact that they are unbeaten under Tom Latham's leadership says a lot. Their batting has been very strong. They've had a few good performances at the top by Devon Conway. Rachin Ravindran also really stepping up there, and he's a key component when it comes to the spin department as well. Their middle order, Glenn Phillips, has looked strong too, with some key contributions in the last few games. Their bowling as well, looking absolutely stunning. Trent Boult, Matt Henry really shepherding that bowling unit, the pace unit of the bowling attack very, very confidently. And we obviously have to note Mitchell Santner, one of the leading wicket takers so far in the tournament. He's bound to be a very critical cog in the scheme of things as the tournament progresses. Again, another team that has a really good energy about themselves. Matt Henry spoke to us about how they love their coffee breaks, they love getting together, having a laugh, being chill. We also saw at the practice session where they were playing and they were warming up to music. This team is a team that's chill in this chill climes. So a great blockbuster match then. Number 1 versus number 2 at the World Cup so far. There's going to be a lot more coming your way on Firstpost here in our coverage of the Cup of Dreams. So keep watching us for more. It's the dream of every cricketer, the ultimate glory. Few manage to keep their date with destiny. But for many, it's been heartbreaks and a cross to bear. The Holy Grail is here in India. I'm Rupha Ramani, and Firstpost brings you the ringside view. We bring you the Cup of Dreams. Cricket World Cup coverage like never before.